Hey everyone, welcome to the video. So basically what we've got going on is I've gone ahead and sorted all of the items that we need to still work through to get this thing out and posted to you all. So separate them by platform general and then each of the main methods that they are, I guess you could call them. So under the platform I want to implement the reverse proxy, which is a bit technical, but basically that's just a layer in front of the server. The website, obviously that's going to be the UCL itself, so that'll come at a later stage, list of my priorities at the moment. We got under general, a whole bunch of different things completed. So we're no longer allowing URL manipulations on the server. I've cleaned up all of the data types for all the different models here, and we've also got a login check that I need to do. But for the most part, been plugging away at all of that. Today's main ones have been centered around the car stuff, so the part store itself. May have seen a video earlier with about some audio and a bit of a watermark on it. Effectively what we've done now is get through the required parts, or the conflicting parts I should say. There's still the required parts that we need to sort out to make sure that, let's say you're installing like a turbocharger, that you've got all the extras that come with it before you install it. But we're making steady progress on that. Effectively, there's another part to all of this, which is the refactor, where I'm going through and just cleaning up all the code in general. So where that leaves us is we've basically got every function I ever created for this server to be run through, validated for how it works, and then cleaned up to make it actually work a bit better, to remove any bugs that might exist and just see if I can do things just that little bit better. So that's pretty much it for that. But what we've got going on is, let me bring this up. So I'll show you how we've gone so far with everything. Let me just open up a client here. So we've ordered all of the parts here, vehicles, sorry. We have implemented the car colors. I haven't done it for every car, but I will have that done obviously before we go ahead and release. You guys can obviously go ahead, create accounts and stuff like that. I cleaned up the private server message, which wasn't coming through due to some bugs in the code. User creation works. I haven't hooked up the send activation email yet, but that is definitely planned to be a feature. So just stay tuned. Obviously once I get this up, running and out, then you won't be typing in this bog standard code which everyone is getting. I did just find a little bug with my application there, but that's to be expected. I've just converted a whole bunch of different things. Anyway, so once we're in the game, it's much the same as what you guys have been playing with previously. But now we've got the beautiful addition of a properly sorted parts. So gauges and stuff and all the other parts used to take a moment to come up inside. You might even have to relog in the past, but now obviously with this information coming up straight away, it's much better for everyone. So parts coming through. Got all the rims in obviously, which I'm sure you guys are stoked about, but pretty much got to wait with us for that. We've got every single part in the game in. I have a question about one that we've removed, which was symbol for a bucket seat. If anyone out there knows what that was actually for in the past and where that might live under all of these menus, keen to hear your thoughts. So anyway, we've got our nitrous kits. This is where we've done the testing of conflicting parts. You'll see that I go to install a 50 shot, it's telling me I've got a 200 shot installed. It's a direct replacement, which means it's going to remove and replace. So when we go back to our part shop, you should see under nitrous oxide it's now a 50 shot, where it was previously a 200. So if we do that again, come across here, make it back to a 200, proceed, yes. Go back to our garage, and now we have a 200 shot installed. For a lot of you folks, I know you were happy to be racing with 350 shot NOS, but that definitely won't be a feature moving forward for us. Don't know how many of you are disappointed its life. It looks like I've got a little bug there with the gauges, but I do know that the ultralights were working last time I tested it. So I'll definitely debug the gauge issue there. Definitely broke something along the way, but no biggie, I'll sort that out. Then everything else is pretty much as you knew it. One of the other things that will be in is, if you noticed in your current garage, cars that have spoilers, when you buy them, they don't actually come with their spoiler. So I figured that out thanks to tech. We've been able to resolve that. Basically, quick change to the code and off she goes. No problem at all. Beyond that, engine specs and stuff, I need to update for a whole bunch of different cars. Basically, only the first lot from 103 have the correct information. The rest of them have incorrect data as far as what type of engine they have. And I'm pretty sure all of them, they aren't just inline sixes. I know for a fact that like the funny car definitely isn't an inline six turbo. So anyway, that's pretty much the update for this point. Still working on a whole bunch of different things. Computer challenges is obviously one of the big ones I want to get through as well. I don't know if it's going to work without a gauge. Obviously, it's a little bit hard to shift your car correctly when you don't have it, but if this is the latest client, we should get the car taking off and racing down the track. So I'm trying to catch up to it. Just get the lesson great time. So he's going out with me, but it's a car racing is quite it's pretty awesome. So anyway, stay tuned, more to come.